So welcome to another episode of Paul's Asian Adventure. In this episode, I will talk about the situation here in the Philippines with the COVID-19 and some of the hopeful signs as well as some of the detrimental signs when it comes to opening up and when it comes to long-term issues here in the Philippines, and why there's hope and why there are other sides of the coin that makes it less hopeful. But I also talk about the new strains and how that's affecting the Philippines. And so if you enjoy this subject matter, please consider subscribing. And if you like the subject, also comment, share, and like. And on your comments, please be careful as this is a relatively sensitive subject. Thank you. Bye-bye. So there's a new strain of coronavirus. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. Several new strains, right?
Yeah.
So this is a different subject matter, but maybe it relates to this too, because if they lock everything down,
Then
you know,
we're stuck.
It's gonna put another strain on the relationship, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, they so the president Duterte, he came out and said a couple of days ago where they had allowed up to like down to 10 years old to go out, but now he's saying that 10 to 14-year-olds have to stay home, which I'm worried, because what is it next, you know?
Yeah.
Is it everybody next? You know, I was looking at the death rate here in the Philippines. I can't remember exactly the top of my head, but it was 2,000 or 3,000 out of 130,000 cases. Now remember, this is reported cases. What is it? 50 to 70% of people who get this are asymptomatic. So then you're up to the 300,000 people at least have had it. And then you think about everybody that, you know, to maybe get a cough or a bit of a fever, like don't go into the hospital, and you're probably up to 400,000 and 2,000 dead. So that's like 0.5%. And then out of that 0.5%, it's probably 60, 70, 80, 90% maybe that are older people and people with underlying issues. So we turn around here.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah. Let me just rest them down.
Oh my God, she's so tired. You need to get your... So then again, if you're healthy with no underlying issues,
Okay.
chances of dying from this are very, very small. I'd put it in the 0.1%. So you're talking 1 in 1,000. Now, with 1 in 1,000, that means you'd have to live 1,000 years probably to die of this. And I'm sorry, but I'd rather take that chance and go enjoy life than stay at home. And I don't know why, but they have to put everybody under the same category. You know, they should say, yeah, you know, you're under 6 years old or under 65 and you have no underlying issues. You're free to go out, you're free to travel, you're free to do whatever you want. You're over 50 years old and have underlying issues. I'm just giving some examples here. Obviously, you have to look more deeply into the statistics. But then stay at home. Or give people the option, you know? We know the consequences of not staying at home. Let's say you're 70 years old with an underlying issue, and if I get this, I got a 10-15% of dying, but I choose not to go lock myself in the house. Well, that's that person's choice, in my opinion. And
Yeah, but he's still in danger. The other person.
none of the other person stays at home. That's what I'm saying. If you're so worried about it, stay at home. Because we've tried this lockdown now, and it's to the point where it's destroying more. I mean, in the beginning I agreed with it, okay? But now it's just completely destroying the economy. People are committing suicide because they're losing their jobs, they're losing their business, they're losing their family, relationships are souring, and so on and so on. You know, so there's so much negative consequences that probably isn't measured statistically compared to the coronavirus. And I just wonder if that negative outweighs the positive of these lockdowns, you know? And I just think in the end, you're responsible for your own life. You know, when I get in a car, I wear a safety belt. Why do I wear a safety belt? To lessen the chance of something happening to me. It's a burden, but not that big of a burden. I wear a helmet when I drive a motorbike. It's a burden, but not that big of a burden. Now, if you told me when I get in a car, I have to wear like a big airbag. What is that? Oh my God, look at that spider. I don't know if you can. Wow. That is crazy big.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, throw it on me. So where was I? Yeah. So you take precautions in life, but there's a limit to how much precautions you take. I mean, I could drive at 10 kilometers an hour on the national highway to be more safe, but I'm not going to do that, you know? So there's a limit to how many precautions you can take to lessen the chance of dying.
Yeah.
You know? Like for example, us, when we go on the big bike, we wear protective gear and a helmet, right? But we could have bought much more expensive protective gear that is really hot to wear. You know, we could have bought an airbag, body airbag and all that.
Yeah.
But such a hassle, right? So we're saying to ourselves, the increase in protection is not worth the hassle, right? That's what we're basically saying to ourselves. You wear a safety belt when you're driving, you're saying to yourself, the increase in protection is worth the hassle, you know? And that's what I'm saying with Corona. You as an individual should decide whether it's worth the hassle or not worth the hassle. Another example is you can't travel from one island to another island, even though they have the same rate of measured Corona, you know? So
Yeah.
I think there just has to be more thought process into the decisions being made. And I think a lot of the decisions being made are arbitrary and last minute type of deal. Somebody feels good about that decision. Like when they did the freaking plastic shields here. I mean, it was freaking stupid.
Calm down, baby.
Yeah. Sorry,
I mean,
that's...
sometimes they, I don't know if it's sometimes or most of the time, they make not logical decisions, you know, like there's no logic behind it, there's no science behind it.
Yeah,
Then it's kind of like, what are they doing, you know? You just,
that's exactly right. It seems like a political rather than a scientific decision, right?
yeah, they tend to like, they doesn't look into science, they look into what it feels right for them, what feels, you know, like
What gives them power, maybe?
maybe.
I don't know. It just seems strange to me. But now with the vaccine, hopefully this is coming to an end towards this year. Unless there's some new variants that the vaccine don't kill, then I guess it's same old shit. But the thing is, how long can this last, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how long can people be without jobs? How long can you not be producing products? How long can you, you know? It's got to stop somehow. And at some point you're going to say to yourself, point it's going to be not a good situation.
It's a nice house.
Yeah. All that noise with the chicken. Got a car wash here.
How to use.
Put the coins. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we're coming towards
To an end.
to an end. Like he's building something. Yeah, we're coming to an end, and so don't forget to
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below,
share.
and share. Yeah.
You wanna say something?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, I hope you guys will support me as
New
you know,
channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing she's gonna be doing the interview round. So, but I don't know, when will it be ready, Mia?
Huh?
When will it be ready? When are you gonna launch this? So when do you plan to launch your channel?
Maybe in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Did you decide on a name yet?
Someone actually
Made a suggestion?
made a suggestion. I'm gonna name it like Life with Me.
Live with Mia?
Life?
Life with Mia. Okay.
So it's just about me, but
Not me, a Filipino. Okay, guys. I'll see you all on the next episode. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Cheers.